Feeling stuck in your job, like you've hit a ceiling and the only way up is out. What if I told you that you can achieve massive career growth, learn new skills, and even get a promotion without ever quitting your current job? It sounds a bit counterintuitive, I know. We're often told that to climb the ladder, we need to jump to a new one. But staying put can be one of the most strategic career moves you ever make if you know how to play the game. Today, we're going to break down the exact steps to outgrow your role, become indispensable, and set yourself up for your next big move, all while staying right where you are. So if you're ready to transform your career from the inside out, you're in the right place. Let's get one thing straight. Feeling stuck doesn't mean your job is a dead end. It often means you've mastered your current responsibilities and are ready for more. The problem is, most of us wait for our boss to hand us that more. We wait for a new title, a new project, or a formal promotion. But the real secret to growth is to stop waiting and start creating. The first step is to look beyond your official job description. That document is just a starting point, a snapshot of what the company needed when you were hired. It's not your destiny. Your real role is to solve problems and create value for the company. Start by asking yourself, what are the biggest challenges my team or my department is facing right now? What are the company's biggest goals for this quarter or this year? Where are the gaps? Maybe the customer service team is swamped with a specific type of inquiry, or the marketing team is struggling to understand a new social media platform. These aren't someone else's problem. These are your opportunities. When you start seeing your job not as a list of tasks, but as a platform to solve bigger problems, your entire perspective shifts. You move from being a passive employee to an active, strategic contributor. Once you've identified these opportunities, the next step is to build the skills to tackle them. This is where you become the architect of your own development. Your company might have a training budget, and you should absolutely use it. But don't limit yourself to what they offer. We live in an age of infinite learning. You can learn almost anything for free or for a very low cost online. Want to learn data analysis to help your team make better decisions? There are courses on Coursera, Udemy, even free tutorials right here on YouTube. Want to get better at project management? Start a small, personal project and apply the principles you're learning. The key is to be proactive. Don't wait for your manager to suggest a course. Identify the skill you need, find a way to learn it, and then this is the most important part, immediately apply it to a real-world problem at your job. Learning without application is just a hobby. Learning with application is career growth. For example, if you learn basic video editing, offer to create a short training video for new hires. If you learn some coding, build a simple tool to automate a repetitive task for your team. This proactive skill building does two things. It makes you more valuable, and it demonstrates your ambition and initiative to everyone around you. Now we get to the core of the strategy, building your value. It's not enough to just learn new things. You have to make sure that value is seen and recognized. This is where many people go wrong. They work hard in silence, hoping someone will notice. Hope is not a strategy. You need to become your own publicist, but in a subtle, professional way. When you complete a project, especially one that goes beyond your job description, document its impact. Did you save the company money? How much? Did you save your team time? How many hours per week did you improve a process? Quantify the improvement. Turn your accomplishments into concrete, measurable results. Then, find natural ways to share this information. You can mention it in your one-on-one meetings with your manager. For instance, instead of saying, "I finished the report," you could say, "I finished a sales analysis, and it looks like by tweaking our approach based on the data, we could increase lead conversion by 10% next quarter. See the difference?" You're not just reporting on tasks, you're showcasing your strategic impact. This positions you as a high-value asset, not just a pair of hands. As you build this value, you'll start earning what I call invisible promotions. An invisible promotion is when your responsibilities, influence, and impact grow significantly, even if your official title doesn't change. Your colleagues start coming to you for advice on certain topics. Your manager starts including you in higher-level meetings. You're given the lead on important new projects. This is a crucial phase. You're effectively doing the job of the next level up without the title. Some people might see this as being taken advantage of, but that's the wrong mindset. Think of it as a trial run. You're proving you can handle more responsibility in a low-risk way. You're building a rock-solid case for a future, official promotion. The trust and respect you earn during this phase are often more valuable than an immediate title change. You're becoming the go-to person, the indispensable team member. This is the ultimate form of job security and the foundation for your next big leap, whether it's inside or outside the company. While you're growing internally, it's also vital to learn from the outside. Don't let your current company be your entire world. This is about building your professional network and your industry knowledge. Attend industry conferences, even virtual ones. Join professional groups on LinkedIn. Connect with people in similar roles at other companies. Have informational interviews. Ask them what they're working on, what challenges they're facing, and what trends they're seeing. This does a few things. First, it gives you fresh ideas and perspectives that you can bring back to your own job, making you even more valuable. Second, it benchmarks your skills and salary against the wider market, so you know your worth. And third, it keeps your network warm for when you eventually do decide to make a move. You're not just an employee of Company X, you're a professional in your field. Thinking this way keeps you from getting too isolated and ensures your skills stay relevant and competitive in the broader job market. Now, let's talk about something we all feel at some point: boredom. It's easy to mistake boredom for a sign that you need to quit. But often, boredom is just a signal that you're ready for a new challenge. It's a sign of mastery, not a dead end. The trick is to redefine boredom. Instead of seeing it as a negative, see it as free space in your brain. You become so efficient at your core tasks that you now have mental bandwidth to spare. What can you do with that bandwidth? This is the perfect time to experiment. Can you mentor a junior colleague? Can you volunteer to help another department with a project that interests you? Can you start that internal newsletter you've been thinking about? Use your boredom as fuel for innovation. See your core job as the stable platform that allows you to safely explore and take on new, more exciting challenges within the company. This is how you turn a moment of potential stagnation into a catalyst for growth. As you do all of this, solving bigger problems, learning new skills, and creating value, you're not just building your resume. You're building your reputation. Your personal brand within the company is your most powerful asset. You want to be known as the person who is reliable, proactive, and always looking for ways to make things better. This reputation precedes you. When opportunities for special projects or promotions arise, your name will be at the top of the list. People will want you on their team. Leaders will see you as a future leader. This reputation isn't built overnight. It's built through consistent action, day after day. It's built by saying yes to challenges, by delivering excellent work, and by being a positive, collaborative force on your team. It's the sum of all the steps we've talked about. Finally, all this internal growth is preparing you for an exit. Now, this might sound like a contradiction to the whole without quitting theme, but it's not. The goal is to grow so much that you have options. Your exit might be a promotion within your current company. By proving you can operate at the next level, you make it an easy decision for them to promote you officially. Or your exit might be to another company for a much bigger role. Because you've spent the last year or two building an incredible portfolio of accomplishments, skills, and quantifiable results, you'll be an incredibly attractive candidate. You won't be applying for jobs from a position of desperation or stagnation. You'll be coming from a position of strength with a clear story of growth and impact. You prepare for this exit by keeping your resume updated with your new skills and quantified achievements. You keep your professional network active. You have a clear idea of what you want your next step to be. The ultimate goal of outgrowing your job is to create choices for yourself. It's about taking control of your career path, so you're the one deciding what comes next, not your boss and not the job market. So, to recap, stop waiting and start creating. Look beyond your job description to solve real problems. Proactively build skills and apply them immediately. Quantify your impact and make your value visible. Earn those invisible promotions by taking on more responsibility. Learn from the outside world to stay sharp. Redefine boredom as an opportunity for innovation. Build a stellar reputation. And always be preparing for your next step, whatever it may be. By following this roadmap, you can turn any job into a launchpad for incredible career growth. You'll be more engaged, more valuable, and ultimately in complete control of your professional destiny. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this strategy helpful. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content on building a career you love. And I have a question for you. What is one small step you can take this week to start outgrowing your job? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your ideas. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.